What's up, guys? It is Maxwell back with the next war recap from J-Off. By the way, I should really get a leak. That looks ugly. I want a nice and purple badge on me. But anyways, CWL weekend. I don't even know what week this is, but who cares? J-Off against the Bada Bing Clan. 112, 107. Nice little whooping that we inflicted. Yeah, pretty great war from us, although the score is not so high. Just 112 stars. The breakdown was relatively heavy, 517, so that's why it's a couple of stars lower than it maybe should be. Also, we kind of struggled 10v11. As you can see, one base, only one start, yeah, with 7 10v10s, that doesn't really matter. Let's get to the first attack right away, and that's gonna be on number 35. So yeah, 7 10v10s, guys. Wow, 10v10 squad really carried. Yo-Yo with the double 6-pack this war. Played 2 accounts, 6-packed on both of them. Absolute savage. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's just insane. But let's start things off with VfL right here. For his Queen Hoe attack, let's see, pretty natural funnel here. I guess just a couple of wizards down to get that thing started. And then the queen is gonna make her way obviously towards enemy queen, towards the defensive clan castle and all that junk. One hawk's gonna be coming in, taking out this mortar here, a little bit for the pathing, but also, of course, to lure out the defensive clan castle. Here comes the rage spell, just in time. Poison spell also down to slow down, double poison actually, to slow down the enemy king. Enemy king, what am I talking about? The enemy Valkyries is what I meant to say, and the baby dragon. Queen phases in the face, takes out enemy queen. Not sure that was quite needed so early. But anyways, he's gonna be making his way in with the hawks now. Hawk pathing looking pretty good. Really strange base design here, of course. Not sure what the Bada Bing Clan was thinking with this one, but still gotta take it out. Has the Wizzies down for cleanup right away. Very nice. And yeah, they're making their way through the base, negates all those giant bomb locations over there, puts in the enemy BK to sort of trade king for king here, but his BK is gonna decide to go full retard mode and bang on the wall instead. Thankfully though, the lured barbarians are going to yeah, draw him out and then have him destroyed. So yeah, this attack looking pretty good to me. Jorge, what do you have to say about this?
Drei.
Alright, with that being said, I think we can continue. So very nice hit by VfL right here. On number 35, and up next gonna be yours truly with the fresh hit, using the TDH on base number 25. Yeah, so I thought, what nice value has he lined up here for me? 2 wizard towers, couple of archer towers, 2 air defenses in my queen walk, and this expo here walkable, of course, as well. That's definitely not the way it should be. Actually decided to lure out the clan castle early here with those hawks, just because I kind of wanted to get that taken care of, so I could start with my barbarian king to set off the funnel for queen. BK, of course, meant to walk towards the top here and clear a bunch of trash over there, but most importantly, of course, make absolutely sure that queen is going to be going towards the bottom. Yeah, queen gets herself those defenses at wizard tower out of the way. BK is doing work, looking good so far. I was kind of pleasantly surprised when I saw, for one, those air skeleton traps coming out, and for two, of course, the Tesla popping over there. So was able to get myself that Tesla. Also, it was pretty important to me that the king and those archers and wizards cleared out a bunch of trash over there, because I didn't want to have my minions stuck on that for so long. I wanted them to be able to get access to enemy queen as quickly as possible. And yeah, at this point I was already starting the Lalo, of course. 4 loons right away and a hound. Sent the minions too early, they caught a red bomb, as you guys are gonna see. There we go, boom, lost all those minions right away. So that was unfortunate, but I had some more minions. Had the poison spell down for queen, rage spell as well, and take a look. Those minions are gonna rape the queen inside that rage spell. She's gonna go down, no problemo whatsoever, so that portion of the TDH working well. Popped the queen ability, didn't need it for damage purposes, but just to be able to get some more damage on the base, hopefully take out that last air defense. And yeah, actually ended up using quite a few rage spells on my Lalunian portion. TDH himself would have probably swagged at least one of those spells. But anyways, relatively easy triple. Felt good to get this one out of the way fresh. And that already brings us to the 10v10 action, guys. As I mentioned, 7 10v10 triples today, so great job, squad, on the 10v10 action. This one right here, getting taken down by Richard and me on voice chat, so small credits to myself, I guess, but no. Richard smashing this base with the Suicide Queen, a DLZ entry. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to share the background story on this one or not. He told me to share it, but I'm not quite sure. So we were looking at this base and he was like, yeah, what do you think about doing that queen charge from the scout? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, we agreed that that wasn't a smart idea. So he was, what about DLZ entry on that? And I said, well, are you gonna get the wall breakers through with those wizard towers? And he said, yeah, no problem. And then we talked about the spells. So I was, what about the spells? And then we sort of said, well, heal spell, yeah, I guess heal spell's no value on this base. So he said, fuck it, I'm just gonna bring a clone spell. And I was like, clone spell? Are you serious? And he was like, I'm not sure, but let's do it. And that's what he did, brought the clone spell, and yeah, took down this base. So I'm not even quite sure if it was good value. We were not quite sure, but honestly, we didn't really even care. At that point, we just had so many hits to get in, so it was just like, yeah, on to the next one. So I don't know. I don't think the clone spell was needed, but anyways, a little bit of pre-swag, I guess, taking this base down. So nice job, Richard, as usual. And yeah, whenever Richard attacks, it is usually
Drive.
Alright, so we know all about that now as well. Once again, thanks, Jorge. Number 21 next, and I already said it, whenever Yo-Yo attacks this war, it is gonna be
Drive.
So with that being said, we can already predict the outcome for this one. But no, of course, you guys already saw the 3 stars. I don't know, I've been thinking about this for quite a bit, and unfortunately for Clash of Clans there is nothing, there's no other opportunity than just going for streams or live attacks to make videos or watching videos more exciting. Like, I would really enjoy being able to have content where you don't know the outcome of every attack. But I don't know, it's just too time consuming with the 24-hour wars to like sit there all the time and just record. I can definitely not spend the time as I'm playing myself, obviously, as well. But yeah, that's just something that I've been thinking of. Let's check out Yo-Yo's queen charge here. Taking out the Lava Hound, of course, you guys know the drill. That's gonna be ×4 speed as usual. Oh, by the way, I think I should have done better. I wanted to switch something up for my recaps as well. Somebody inside the comments requested that I should wait all the way towards the end of a replay to show the 3 stars popping up on the screen, because that is so satisfying. We're gonna do that for the rest of this recap. How about that? I remembered it. We're gonna do it for the rest of this recap. Let's go. So yeah, Yo-Yo with the queen charge. He has some more wall breakers coming in, of course. Opening up this section towards the X bow. I think he wanted to, yeah, okay, that's where he wanted to open up, and the rage spell definitely did help out. Has taken out enemy AQ. I think he also wanted to open up this air defense compartment, but that ended up not opening. Rage spell down, takes out that wizard tower there, before that X bow, air defense, all that good stuff. Inferno tower goes down, and that is gonna be the smash for this one. Another rage spell being used, and a very sexy hit by Yo-Yo as usual. So let's wait, guys. Let's wait for the cleanup. Let's wait for the 1, 2, 3 stars popping up. And no, we are not gonna have Jorge comment on this one this time. We are just gonna be moving on to number 19, where we have got Lord Babak coming in with the cloned dragon attack, guys. Let's see it. Suicide Heroes, of course, to get Queen is gonna get 1 air defense here. King is gonna clear a bit of trash, Tesla, all that junk there for the 2nd air defense. Then he's gonna be able to haste some loons onto that. And then, of course, dragons through the middle. You guys know the drill. And the cloned Lalo on the back end to take out the remaining air defenses as well as point defenses. That is the main goal. So yeah, Queen taking out this air defense without having to use her ability. BK has taken out the Teslas, so at this point he's good to go with hasting the loons onto that air defense. But he's actually going to wait for BK to clear that mortar as well, so the mortar goes down. The 4 loons on that air defense take it out. They actually also lure out a black bomb, which is really, really good. And in he goes with his dragons. Splitting this one to the side a little bit to just be able to clear out that archer tower there. Just, improving the pathing. 3 rage spells, 1 clone spell, of course, and the haste spell is going to be for the backhand Lalo, you guys will see in a minute. So Richard and I watched this attack together on voice chat, and when he went in, we were both like, oh, he's going into both sweepers, not quite sure about that. But quickly we switched to, well, it's looking really good. So, this core getting taken out by the dragons, and then the Lalo backhand is of course so strong with the good pathing, with all those point defenses being lined up for it, and this base pretty smashed as well. Some loons backhand there for that last air defense as well, so that's going to get taken out by those loons. The cloned loons are still working as well, and down goes the last wizard tower. So quite an overkill here by Lord Babak. Very nice hit on base number 19, definitely very well done. And once again we see the 3 stars on the screen. Up next is 18 and Yo-Yo getting another 10v10. Suicide Lalo, of course, still very strong. Hashtag Suicide Lalo strong. This one a plan that Richard attempted twice actually, and we could not quite. First time we sort of got messed up, or he got. I keep on saying we because we're. I'm usually on voice when he's attacking, spotting for him. But first time it got messed up because Richard used a wizard for funneling that ended up luring out the CC. Second time he sent the wall breakers too early, and the king ended up going into the base and luring out the CC. And this time Yo-Yo was coming in without the wizard with the perfect wall breaker timing. Everything perfect, and getting the queen with the suicide. Richard had failed to get the queen down with his suicide both times before, so Skelly spell very useful here. The Sloffels trick, able to take out the enemy queen. Down goes the air defense as well, and he is even going to get a wizard tower and sweeper as well. I don't quite remember. No, I guess the queen logged onto the hound and then got killed by both those expos. Comes in with the Lalo. And that is going to be taking out the first Inferno Tower very early, of course. 2 haste spells down, rage spell right on top of the Inferno / behind it. Heal spell is going to wait a bit on that. The heal spell is going to be placed right on this expo here pretty much. Yeah, there we go, heal spell down. Healing up a couple of those lower health loons, keeping them nice and healthy through those expos and Teslas and arch towers and all that junk. And then the last rage spell being used to create another overkill, as Yo-Yo likes to do. So very nice hit. This base is down, and that is gonna seal the deal for number 18. Let's see, let's wait for the 3 stars again. I hope you're happy with the recap. 13 is next. I don't know, it does not quite feel natural to me to watch all the cleanup. It's kind of boring to me. But anyways, Yo-Yo coming in for this one. Once again, as I said, 6-pack on 2 Tower 10 accounts this war, so absolutely crazy stuff. Baby Dragon setting off the funnel here for the Suicide Heroes. Giant Bomb is not really going to harm the king. He's going to be making his way around this trash And then the wall breakers are going to be able to open up near the cannons to allow Queen to get access to that air defense and also to the wizard tower. Cannon goes down. Queen is going to get herself a bomb tower first, and then she's going to be making her way in here, taking out the wizard tower at first and then the air defense right after that. And she should be able to get another air defense. No, she's going to make her way towards the outside. I don't even quite remember, guys. So many 10v10 triples. Don't quite remember on what happened on all of them. And yeah, then we've got a relatively spammy Lalo coming in here from the 6 to 3 o'clock side. Very interesting timing on the hounds, interesting to me at least. You guys would maybe think, and so would I, of course, that you go from one side to the other side, but no, he goes in with one hound, then goes to the another direction, then goes back to his initial start pretty much of the Lalo to send the last hound. So that's really interesting to me. It's definitely something to learn about and pick up on. And this one is the one where he misplaced the rage spell actually. Maybe should have placed it a bit further towards the wizard tower, because that way those loons there on the cannons were not enraged, and that actually made it sort of close, but thankfully he was still able to triple. These loons here dying on the air defense damaged that. Got one bomb off actually, so the air defense at a slither of health. And then guys, all the minions and pups ended up actually a red bomb there near the town hall, so the minions and pups diminished, but they were able to take out the air defense. So yeah, this one not quite an overkill just due to that poor last rage spell, but still a triple. So once again, of course, great job to Yo-Yo, who is not letting anybody else have the spot of MVP for the war. He just grabs them every time, grabs it every time. Melvin coming in for this 10v10 triple, fresh hit within like the last hour of war, maybe even last half hour, I don't quite remember. So definitely very well done to Melvin. Just came in here and smashed his base with a fresh hit. So this was 0 start, not even scouted. Melvin comes in, gets a 10v10 triple. That's just the kind of war that we had 10v10. I mean, 7 triples. It's gonna be our invite record. I don't think we've been up to 7 before, since this is the first season, of course. So yeah, all-time best 10v10 performance. How about that against the Bada Bing Clan? So Suicide Queen is helping him out here, just level 37 king, so not even maxed offense for him. Opens up 2 sections of wall here actually. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But anyways, his bowlers are going to get down the enemy queen, 2 air defenses as well as the expo. His queen is going to be making his way into the base actually. He also got a sweeper, that's really nice. So quite a poor base design here, of course. But still definitely a very good attack, of course. In with 2 lava hounds. First haste spells go down right into that first Inferno Tower there. Another haste spell down. Now the loons are gonna take the route to the Inferno Tower. Take it out. Rage spell down. After that, heal spell as well. Another haste spell being used, and he's got 2 more haste spells left. Melvin just spamming this base to death with haste spells. Another one down right on the Inferno Tower. And the wizard tower not doing enough damage to kill those loons. It's actually quite good that his loons sort of split up here, because that way they were sort of individually triggering some bombs. Uses the last haste spell to take down the wizard tower, and then one Tesla is not going to be able to kill 123 million balloons. So yeah, as I said, great hit to Melvin. Swag wallbreaker in the back as well. There we go. And that's going to seal the deal for base number 11 and the 6th 10v10 triple. And we've only seen 3 by Yo-Yo so far, so we are going to move on to 10 and watch the last one that Yo-Yo got. Once again with Queen Charge Lalo this time. Couple of minions to create the funnel here. Inferno Dead Zone is of course always nice to start off a Queen Walk, because then you can definitely be very sure of which way the Queen is going to go. And in this case, it is of course towards 9 o'clock. Queenie is going to be taking out a Archer Tower, Wiz Tower to start things off. Then she's going to be making her way around the corner here. Archer helping out with the corner hut, just to not make it awkward towards the end with the Queen maybe rerouting or something like that. Lures out the CC with just one hawk because there was not a lot of damage there. Poison spell to kill the loon, and then wizard being used on the lava hound, of course, rage spell as well. So the enraged wizard and queen are like three-shotting the lava hound, so that's pretty cool. Another minion coming in. BK is gonna be dealing with that elixir storage, helping the queen to be able to charge into this base here, and still 6 wall breakers left. So he's going to be attempting the triple layer wall break, if I remember correctly. Definitely a double layer break. King takes out enemy BK, which is really good because otherwise enemy BK can of course be really pesky for queen charges. He comes to rage spell, of course, also placed in a fashion that it will definitely benefit the wall breakers. 2 more wall breakers, and then he's got 4 left. So he's attempting the triple layer break here. Just waiting on the town hall to go down and on the queen to tank. Another rage spell down, once again placed in a way that it is going to benefit the wall breakers. They dodge the wizard tower shot, they open up the core, so you're with a crazy queen charge here straight into the middle of the base. Queen does get those that first sweeper down. Second sweeper is still gonna be standing. It is gonna be a bit pesky. Thankfully though, his queen is tanking both the expos, so that takes quite a lot of damage away from the lava hounds, and the loons are not going to be harmed too much by that sweeper. Finally, the queen is going to pop her ability in the core, takes out that pesky sweeper. The loons make their way towards the back, and he enrages the queen one more time. Some people may have used the rage spell on the Lalo. I may have done that as well, but by the queen staying alive, she was able to get down that last air defense after she took out that gold storage, and that way it ended up keeping her alive, keeping enough healers alive to make this a triple. Double cannon did go down to the loon and minions, and then the archer tower fell as well. So yeah guys, this one, of course, another
Drive.
Alright, with that being said, we are moving on to the last attack of this recap, and the only 10 versus 11 fresh hit that we had this war. Curry coming in for this one. So definitely very nicely done. Very big base here, a huge ring base, but apparently he was able to find a good plan for it. Yeah, really struggled 10v11 this war, guys. That was definitely not very good. We're gonna have to improve on that for the next week for sure. Stats for 10v11, I guess I can pull those up while we watch this one. Should I read that out? I'm not quite sure. 4 out of 19, 21% hit rate. So yeah, 10v11 really poor. Bada Bing Clan with 5 out of 14, so 36% for them, definitely way better. As I said, we struggled 10v11, but made up for it with very effective 10v10 hits. We should actually also have, yeah, pretty good hit rate 10v10, 47% hit rate, 7 out of 15. So yeah, is that still fair play? I don't know, but no, we definitely killed it on the 10v10 here, and that is absolutely what won us the war. So yeah, Curry with the queen charge here. He likes to go for ballsy queen charges, I feel like. Mortar goes down to those bowlers, of course. Has already taken out the defensive clankers, so the queen is going to be able to do work. She gets another rage spell. Are the healers inside the rage? I'm not quite sure, actually. Let's see. She is going to be able to take out the enemy BK, and then now the healers are in rage. So the healers weren't even in rage there. Interesting stuff for sure. And now he's going to be able to come in with his Valkyries. Free spell goes down. Actually decides to use the free spell early and not wait for the Valkyries to approach. So this way his queen was actually able to take out the Inferno Tower. Queen is already going to be getting herself the Town Hall. The Valkyries with the Golem are going to take out some more trash buildings, mess with the enemy queen a little bit, who is going to be so nice to stand right on top of the Town Hall, so the Valkyries can splash her as they can splash the Town Hall as they take her out. And yeah, the queen is finally gonna die, but very sick queen shot here by Curry. And this one, of course, not gonna be a 3. It's gonna be a 2-star, but that's all he was shooting for. So yeah, guys, 112, 107. I'm gonna go over the stats once again real quick. So 10v10, 7 for us, 1 for them. Dips, 8 out of 9 dips for us. I did go for an 11 versus 11 here on number 3, but didn't quite pull it off. So 8 out of 9 dips for us, 8 out of 10 dips for them. 10v11, I already read that. And 9v9, 60% hit rate for us, 53 for them. So GG to the Bada Bing Clan, and respect to you guys, of course. Well played, nice war, and a very sweet victory for us. Best 10v10 performance of all time inside CWL invite of J-Off. We are rolling, looking forward to the next week. That is, of course, going to be after the bye week. And thank you guys for watching the recap and all the attacks that ended up being.
Drei.
Until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.